Hi, I'm James Minick, and today in our Building a Legal Practice Designed to Last series, we're going to talk about creating a culture of help, about building into your business a backbone of being help-centered, about being client-centered. It's not enough when a client walks into your office just to know the law. A client expects that you're going to fill out motions and prepare orders in the appropriate way, that you're going to make arguments for them in the courtroom as good as any other lawyer, that you're going to give the best possible legal representation. That's what they're expecting. How you can kind of become the best option for a client is by giving them the most help, by every step of the process being the most helpful lawyer that is available. Help begins with your staff. Who is the most important person at your office? It's not you. The most important person at your office is the person that sits at the front desk. That is the person that the client initially speaks to. How helpful are they during the first phone call? It's the person that the client sees when they first walk into the office. How helpful is this person greeting me into the law firm? That is the face of the law firm, the person sitting at the front desk, and that's why we call our front desk the help desk. That's what we want to focus on, is creating a culture of help. Employees need to understand that you are not the boss. You are not the boss. It's the client that really is the boss, that the customer is king, so to speak. As Jeffrey Gitomer once wrote, the president, CEO, or owner of your company does not pay you. He or she is just the conduit for funds. The client pays you. The boss just writes the check for money put in the bank by the client. It's not your boss you need to be afraid of to make angry. It's your client. This needs to be the environment of your office. It's got to be the focal point that we are giving the absolute best possible service to the client at each and every stage of the process, keeping them as informed and up to date as possible, showing them the work that we're doing, getting answers back to them in a timely fashion. This is how you separate yourself from the competition in terms of being the most helpful option that is available. It's important to create a culture of help at your office. How do you do that? Number one, don't complain about clients. Don't complain about clients. Complaining about clients creates an environment in which the entire staff feels comfortable seeing the client as a burden. Don't put your staff in a position where it is encouraged to talk about clients in a demeaning or bad way. Your clients are what is giving you the ability to come into the office every day, so don't complain about clients in front of your staff. Make sure that you're going the extra mile for clients. Do the small things, especially in front of your staff, to show that these clients are who we need to be treating the right way, giving as much help to as possible. So do the small things for the client, whether that's getting them a cup of coffee when they come into the office or offering that. Show your team that everything that we can do to be true members of the service industry, to serve our clients, is the way that we're going to act in the office. Give your staff opportunities to be involved in creating a culture of help. Utilize the proverbial suggestion box with your staff. Whether that's at a weekly meeting or a monthly meeting, give your staff opportunities to say, hey, how could we better serve clients? How could we be more helpful? How could we speed up the process for the client? How can we make them feel more comfortable when they come into the office? These are opportunities, especially since many of your staff actually interact with the client much more than you do on a daily basis. They're going to have great suggestions on how to make the legal process of handling their case much more fluid, much more comfortable, and much more helpful to the client. Include your staff in formulating your business's mission, which we've talked about in the past, and in carrying out that mission. Your staff is an integral part of creating this culture of help. They are the living, breathing aspect of your business. Your staff is what makes your business known to the world. Their day-to-day actions, the conversations they're having with people, make them an integral part, because they are an integral part of the business. So include their suggestions, ideas, thoughts in shaping your mission and how you're carrying that out, as well as in actually putting that into action.